Mrs. Arciniego now. Yeah, right.
I love that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, go Gilbert.
Ang gandang bet yun ah.
You would have made the game easier for me too. Hi YouTubers, this is Gil. So I'm gonna blog today, just life. This is life, so I'm gonna blog. So right now, on my day off, after working 4 full days at this new job that I have, and so Jennylyn cleaned up the house, and I cleaned up, me and Jennylyn went together, cleaned up our house, well, except for this room, my room. I mean, this is my room for the time being. I was flying drones this morning because it's fun. So I guess I could see the things that I'm doing on my days off. I mean, I love like when I have the whole day off and it's like I'm by myself, you know, like I like that because I mean, it's like the feeling of not a care in the world, you know, like everybody's working or at school and I have the whole day to myself, you know, and I love these kind of days. It's Friday. There's nothing like having a Friday off, I tell you. So anyway, so for today, as you can see it, I took out the tent that I had here because it got worn out with the weather. The sun ate it up, you know. The wind ruined it too. I mean, apparently I paid only 25 bucks for that thing anyway, so anyway, so I'm spending my day off right now. I just cleaning up around here. I washed the car, this Kia and the Camaro too. I washed the Camaro just right now. Now I'm thinking about what I gotta buy. I wanna go to the store, buy water and things like that. So I just washed the car. This is my car. So it has 91,000 miles on it. And anyway, so right now as you can see it's October 11th, 2019. So this decade is still on right now, so I just washed the car and the Camaro, and I'm gonna go ahead and wash the this car as well. So last weekend I cleared out the shed. I mean, how I call it, I cleared out the shed and I pulled out stuff that I don't want and I gave it away. I threw it out in the street, or I threw it out on the driveway for people to pick it up for free. It was just mostly junk, you know. So this is how I have my shed now. I mean, I actually built this shelf. I just picked up a little 2x4 for $5, and then I used the materials that I had lying around to build a shelf, or just to put it on so I can have a shelf. And then so this shed looks good now. It's more orderly now, finally. And then I feel like, anyways, and I sold one bike. I sold one bike for 50 bucks. See all the noise that we get around here because we live near the public street, you know. So I wanna go to the store. I wanna do things like buy water, and you know what I wanna do too is like I wanna buy like from the dollar stores, like these little cables, charging cables, and that I could just leave in this car and not use them until we need an emergency, you know, like, because it's so many times that we go in the car and we go somewhere and Jennylyn or babies or me, my phone is like the battery's dying, and then we get all antsy because we don't have a way of charging it. And then that way, if I have those little dollar chargers that I don't even use, that I wouldn't even really use in the house, then they would make a good backup, So I mean, things like that. So this is my garage. The electricity thing. Collar strip. But I don't even know. Things that I'm terrible at. Things that I'm just not very good at. I could tell. I'm telling you right now. Things that I'm just not really good at. It's sales. I'm not a good salesman, I tell you. Like those shirts that the shirts I'm supposed to be selling, promoting on. Well, I mean, I'm telling you, shirts. I'm a terrible salesman. I'm telling you right now, man. So I mean, 'cause I'm not good with things like that. I'm not good with doing things. I'm just not good with that. I mean, and another thing I would say that I'm terrible at. I would say, what's another thing that I say that I'm terrible at? And I could probably say other things that I'm just not good at is like party goer, like throwing parties or how to throw parties, how to invite people or how to how to host, how to be the main host of a party. I'm just not good at it. I don't even know what to do, really. I mean, and then other things that I would say that I'm bad with is like, I tend to, I mean, how we call it? Well, for me, I tend to always feel like I want the person to come to say hi to me, or I just want the person to be the first one to tell me something rather than me telling them something, It's just the way how I can explain it. Well, anyway, so this is my day off, and I love it. Today, it's fun for me. I love the day off, So I'm going outside. This is some of the things. This is a couple of things that's left from the things that I gave away. Yeah, because I was giving away a bunch of stuff. I was giving away, I had a lot of things that I was giving away. And they took, I mean, it's like, they took it all. I mean, over here, in this town anyway, I could put just about anything out there and they'll take it. They'll take it. They'll take things like this. I have these little signs up right here. For Halloween, but the wind is blowing them away, They'll take just about anything, like if it's a sign like this, for an example, if I put this up to give away, even though, you see how it's falling apart, even things that are falling apart, they'll take it. I mean, it's a way to see that they're appreciating, I guess. I generally like to see people appreciate. They appreciate the things that I give away instead of anyone who won't take something that I'm offering for free, because I can actually take it as an insult if someone doesn't want to take something that I'm offering. But for me, when I'm offering something for free, it's gonna be something good. I'm not gonna give away things that are trash. For an example, like if I'm gonna offer my lawnmower for free to someone who's moving, but they say that they don't want it, that can be an insult, kind of like an insult to me. Well, that's how I feel anyway, because that's telling me that, that would probably tell me that that lawnmower is not good enough for them and they want something better. That's the way. But to be getting one for free, come on. That's just how I feel. That's how I explain it. Well, anyway, right now, well, there's the lawnmower that I'm talking about, by the way. I have this one for sale, because I have another one already. Things that I gave away was some wheels and tires, or some wheels or rims that I was not using, So there's Mercury's. I need to take it out so I can wash it and use it. I want to go ahead and use this car for a little bit. I want to go ahead and use the car, for a little bit, maybe to go to work and back with it, maybe. But I opened up this little portable garage last week, so that way I could be ready to take it out, Well, anyway, so right now, still working. This dog here, this furry, I can open the gate and he'll run off and everything and he comes back. But the other dog that we used to have, Hunter was his name. Every time he ran off, we had to pay like $50 to get him back. But this dog, though, he does not run away. He doesn't run off. I can leave the gate open and I can leave it open for an hour and he'll come back. And he just hangs out around the house. Not like Hunter, every time he would run away, every time that he would run away, I would have to pay $50 because he would run off like miles away, Yeah, Hunter cost us a lot of money. He cost us a lot of money, I tell you. But this dog here, he's actually been pretty loyal, He's been good. Of course, he does a few things that I don't like, and like digging holes. I get mad when he digs holes, but even that, he doesn't do that too much. He doesn't do much damage. Not like Hunter. Hunter was more damaging than this dog was. This one was a lot less damaging than Hunter was, because Hunter used to, like say, he used to chew up everything, man. I used to hate that in that dog, man. Like, what would really get me upset, what would piss me off, is like, like anything that I forget, any little thing that I forget to do, where I forgot to do this or that, and then Hunter ate it up, For an example, like, I forgot to put my bike away and like upright or something, or not against something, like not against the wall or something. I forgot to do that one day, and then the next day, I come to that bike with the seat all chewed up. I used to hate that when the dog used to do that, man. But this dog don't do that. He don't chew stuff up. That's what I like on him. That's what I like about Furry. About Chase, that's his name. We call him Chase. So, anyways, well, for the rest of my day off, I'm gonna probably watch the Mercury, and then probably want to go to Best Buy for fun and everything. Cause I need to buy blades for this Tello right here. For this drone. I need to get blades, or these, I need to get rotors for this one. I ordered some of those on eBay, and I never got them, I never received them, Yeah, whatever. Well, anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and take out the Mercury, wash it, and use the Mercury for the rest of today, I guess. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Telling you, see what I'm saying? I have the gate open and the dog just doesn't run off. It doesn't run away. So I'm gonna get the Mercury out right now, so I can wash it. I really need to wash this car. I need to use it too. See, it starts up after sitting for about a month. but the brakes, I think the brakes are kind of like finicky a little bit. So ooh, I don't want to be hitting anything now. Hang on. Okay, I got the car out. So, got the car out now. So now, shit, this car's got a lot of dust from sitting there. I gotta wash it really good. I'm gonna wash it really good right now. And close the gate though. I'm gonna leave the car outside for a bit, you know. I'm not gonna store it in there anymore for a little bit. I'm gonna leave it out here for a bit since it's not getting cold anymore or getting hot anymore. I wanted to keep it in there during the summer months to protect the car from the sun, you know. But now it's not too sunny, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it out and wash it and use it. Okay. Okay, so I just finished washing the car. So I still want to wipe down a couple of things. I want to wipe down any water. I always like to wipe down like the door jamb areas. One of the things that I like to do when I'm washing cars, wiping down or washing the door jambs. It makes it look a little, because all the dirt right there, I mean, like we don't even notice it, but when we see the dirt like that, it makes the car look bad. I mean, it just makes it less satisfying to look at, because we don't realize that the dirt on the door jambs is what's secretly making the car look dirty, you know, like without even realizing it, you know. So that's what I always like to do. I mean, I like to wipe down the door jambs, clean them. Clean the door. Anyways, that way it's not gonna be the secret of making the car look bad when it's dirty, you know. So, anyways, clean the inside. Want to wipe down the inside of the car. So, radio, everything. So, okay, y'all. Let's go for a ride. You're gonna come with me right now. Let's go. We're gonna go take a ride in that Mercury. I wanna go to Best Buy. And then probably I wanna go ahead and stop by the 99-cent store. Yeah, let's go. So, I'm gonna check the mail first. So, what kind of mail I got? Oh, I got something in there. I still get mail, you know. I still get mail from the last person who lived in this house before us. So let's go. Gotta lock up the gates. Okay. Let's take a ride. I gotta unlock this car. So anyways, okay. Let's go. Let's take a ride. It's funny because this brake light, it goes on and then it turns off if I press the brake and release it. And then the engine light comes on sometimes, but it's a false alarm though. So we're taking a little ride. This is me. Let's take a ride. Freeway. So anyways, telling you, right. This way or? Oh well. I was supposed to get off at that street, but that's okay. Still use the other. I could use Tippecanoe too. Okay, I'm trying to. I want to go to Best Buy. There's Chuck E. Cheese on Hospitality Lane. Harry, man. bet. See if I can find a rotary recorder blade. Anyways, just in a park over here. Okay. Let's go. Let's walk. Let's go take a walk into the. Okay. Let's go. So this is what the parking lot of Best Buy looks like in October 2019. These are 11. I mean, they're all the same. They all look the same to me. iPhone 11. October 11th, 2019. And I'm hearing about this new PlayStation 5 or something coming out, but I don't know if it's really gonna happen or not. Maybe next year. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm looking for right here. Exactly what I'm looking for. $5. Jennylyn loves this kind of stuff, you know. The babe, my kids and Jennylyn, they love this kind of stuff. iPhone 11. That's what's in right now. Some of these watches here. I think there's I'm not sure, what is it? A series 3, 4, and 5? I don't know. These things are pretty cool, actually. These little lights are pretty cool. Okay. No. Okay. Got the little blades for the Tello drone. And I got some candy. Now back to the parking lot of Best Buy. October 11th, 2019. Ending off the decade. And it always tends to be like October, November, and December always seem to be my favorite times of the year because like the holidays, you know. I gotta open the door. Okay. I want to go eat somewhere because it's just I just love to, on days like this, I like to just sort of relax, sort of, and then like I want to go out and eat somewhere, just a little fast food because it's just fun to be there and having a great tasting meal, like on my day off and just relaxing somewhere. Now, when it comes to picking out a restaurant, well, most of my decision is based on what food I really feel like eating, or because every restaurant seems to have their distinct taste to it. Like McDonald's have their own, Wendy's have their own, and Del Taco has their own unique taste or distinct taste, and sometimes whatever the restaurant that I feel like eating, whatever the taste that I feel like going, I go to that restaurant. So today I probably want to either go to Del Taco because I like their hamburgers there, and to have some fries. Or I was kind of thinking about going to In-N-Out. Or sometimes, well, Carl's Jr. I love Carl's Jr., but I think today I want to go somewhere different. I want to taste something different. But Del Taco, I sort of feel like a Del Taco. But I'm not sure where there's one nearby here. And I don't know if I want to go through the inconvenience. But I think Del Taco is where I feel like going, because I want to eat. I just want to taste the distinct taste of their burgers there today. I mean, normally I like to go to Burger King or and then the other factor that might make me choose where I want to eat to is how the restaurant is, like how the restaurant itself is, like if it's in a nice area. Well, it's not that it needs to be in a nice area, but if the restaurant is clean and it looks welcoming, that's where I'm gonna want to eat, Or like I like to eat in areas where there's a lot of people out, like where I could watch the people like outside the parking lot doing their thing, that's me anyway. So that's a factor, So I'm probably gonna go to Del Taco. I'll go to the one near my house, unless there's one over here somewhere. But anyways, let's just go to the one near my house. Well, not near my house, but a few miles away from the house. But you know what? Like restaurants that I may not have a glorious experience in eating, it's restaurants that are not comfortable. Like if a restaurant is kind of like beat up, if it looks kind of beat up, or if it just has some really old fixtures and it looks all beat up, then it may not be that pleasurable of an experience. But I think what's more important is a restaurant that's going to be comfortable, like with air conditioner. Number one, that's number one. The restaurant has to be comfortable in terms of things like the temperature and like air conditioner and how clean it is. How clean it is and how welcoming it feels like in there. Those are things that I go by. Yeah. So, anyways. Go to the freeway. There's a Camaro like ours, but that's a black one. So that's what I have to say about. But regardless of regardless of what company it is, it doesn't matter what company it is. I mean, if I feel like that specific hamburger, that distinct tasting hamburger that company goes, I'm gonna go with that company. But when it comes to what will make me want to come back, well, I mean, I guess just a pleasurable experience, you know, a restaurant that's not beat up and a good location, I guess. You know, a good location, like a location in terms of, you know, like where the environment is nice and nice to look at, you know. But of course, the inside of the restaurant, if it's orderly or if the fixtures are not all beat up, or just old, plain out old, you know. So, anyways. So, tell it. Well, you know what? This car rides beautifully with the new shocks that I just put in this car the other day. Put new shocks in this car and it rides beautifully, man. It rides like a dream, you know, this car. traffic here. Okay, and I guess I'm getting off the freeway now. There's University Street in San Bernardino. I love to hang out in this area for the stores. We go to Walmart over here. We like to go to the Walmart down there. But over here, I mean, I like to go to the other places like the Carol's Jr. or there's the Del Taco that I want to go to. As we can see, the gasoline is now $4.30 a gallon. Got my meal. Look what we have out there. My car. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's run. Del Taco. Oh yeah. Telling you. So. Well, one thing I need to do is I need to buy windshield wipers for this car. I had not bought any windshield wipers for this car since I bought the car 5 years ago. In fact, I actually had this car exactly 5 years ago. Okay, we're home. So right now, what I'm gonna do next, I guess I'm probably gonna go to the garage, get the Tello drone. And get it going again. Yeah. in here, man. So this portable I have to clean up in here. I want to put cement here still. Really want to put cement over here, man. Anyway, look what's happening to this. God dang it. Well, I'm gonna clean up in here right now. I wanted to go all through the house. I did this last week. I went through the shed and got rid of things that I didn't want, but I still want to go through more of my stuff. See what I could get rid of. Like, it's a way of helping me with my anxiety, you know. And I don't know if I have not posted a video about my updates about anxiety and depression. But I was still getting them here and there. But I think I've now concluded that I feel what the culprit is. It's the caffeine. Caffeinated drinks or sodas, especially caffeinated sodas, is the culprit of what's causing all the anxiety. I guess caffeine is something that I'm avoiding now. And it seems to me that since I stopped doing caffeine or drinking anything with caffeine in it, since I stopped the caffeine, I haven't had any anxiety. Well, I just have little minor ones, but I really haven't had much. I really haven't had any bad anxieties since that day, which is like 2 weeks ago that I stopped doing caffeine altogether, you know. I'm not having it now. I mean, not like the way I was before I stopped the caffeine. Yeah, so anyway. So this is just still my day off, Friday, and I want to, like, for the rest of today, I want to go ahead and go through the house and everything to see what I can get rid of, you know. Because I did the shed the other week or the other day and cleared everything out, and I sold a couple of items, including one bike. I was wanting to sell a couple more bikes because I'm not using. I was buying a lot of bikes because it's fun, but I want to stick with just the ones that I like the most, but I'm gonna see. Well, anyway, this is my house. So it's like getting decorated for the holidays, you know, sort of. This is the living room. My kids won these little plushies at those claw machines at Walmart. This is my room where I mean, I hadn't gotten rid of some things in this room. So, I mean, it's funny because like in this room, there's really nothing valuable to a thief, you know, like, because thieves would go into this house or go into any house like to steal like jewelry and things like that. But in here, we don't do jewelry. So I mean, there's nothing really valuable in here that a thief would want, except for maybe like the tablets. But they're everywhere. Well, anyway, that's my kids' room, and this is the dining room, and this is the bonus room right here. So, and this broom right here, this is the, I don't know, you guys hadn't not seen this. This is cool. Here. anyways. So this is the bonus room. So the laundry room and the kitchen. So anyways, so this is me. So okay, well, I hope you liked this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and go about the rest of my day off, and I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if I want to do a live stream or not today, or I don't know. Depends on how I feel and whatever. Yeah. Okay, hope you liked this video. So all right, I'll see you again.